Hello there, and welcome back to Ultimate Doom. I'm just gonna say Doom from here on out, because, like, it doesn't even matter that we're playing an Ultimate Doom until I get to the 4th episode. Thy flesh consumed. I won't have Sigil set up until we get to episode 5, though, because it also changes the intermission screen. And the intermission screens are a thing that are only in Doom 1 and only in episodes 1 to 3. Where it's actually like an intermission screen that changes between levels and shows you like where you are. It's like a little bit of story details. That's just not a thing in any other classic Doom game. In Doom 2 and Final Doom, Master Levels, as well as in episode 4, and Sigil, it's just a static image that's the same for every level, which works just fine. It's kind of sad, though. But I wish that Sigil didn't change that. Like, I wish the normal intermission screen of music would still function, even with Sigil set up. Because normally I just load Sigil whenever I open the game. But it changes those, and that's kind of annoying. Although maybe there's no way for it to just change those things within Sigil. I honestly don't know. I should probably just assume that. Give John Romero the benefit of the doubt. Although he might not be assuming people would just load Sigil every time they play the game. GZ Doom has the ability to auto-load WAD files and PK3s and IPK3s and stuff. You can just set it to load it every time it opens. They feel like they're running fast, but fast monsters is not a thing right now because I'm only in ultraviolence and I don't have the flag set, the parameter. Yeah, this is a trap. You pass through there and it opens monster closets on both sides. I believe Monster Closet is the official term, by the way, for the rooms that open up and reveal enemies. And it's because of a quirk of the Doom engine, or just a fact about it. The engine can't load in new enemies. All of the enemies that are in the level, or will be in the level, are there at the beginning. So they had to come up with creative ways of making them appear, and the Monster Closets are one such way. If you stand on these, they'll rise up. You can grab yourself a nice mega armor on this side. And on the other side, you can get... it's just bullets. But I do want them because I only have 203. I'm still unsure like what order to explore things in. I guess I should have gotten that. That suit protects you against damaging floors. It's not a guarantee. That's weird. Why didn't it trigger that the first time through? It's only a guarantee on the weaker damaging floors. Ones that do 20 damage per hit, it has like a 5% chance to not work, I think. I might be wrong on the number there. Don't have the blue key. And this will teleport you here for some reason. I actually have no idea why it does that. One of the switches we hit opened up this path. We already killed most of the enemies in here, so... not much of a problem. Still a bunch, though. There are lots of enemies. You can see right there them aiming poorly because I am partially invisible. But because of how hit scan attacks work, it usually is very helpful, actually, on hit scan. Because it just means that they usually miss. But not always. And especially the shotgun guys, because their attacks have a spread, they can still sometimes hit you. Also, this is supposed to be messed up, according to John Romero. It might be GZ Doom that fixes it. It's also fixed on Doom 3. The texture is supposed to be misaligned to show you that it's a secret there. There are a bunch of secrets like that in the game. Not all of which count as secrets. According to the Doom wiki, it's because they didn't consider a misaligned texture hidden well enough to be considered a secret, which is interesting. God, I love the chain gun. Just look at that. They all go down. Just ignore the black gap there in the sprite that looks kind of like, yeah. There's some peculiarities with the sprites in this game and in Doom 2, and some things that are kind of gross to think about. There's a specific thing on an enemy we haven't seen yet that I will unfortunately point out when we get there, I guess. I don't remember if I said this properly. I started to, but there are sometimes good reasons not to, like, depending on how much armor you have left, sometimes you don't want to pick up the worse armor because it will be less useful to you. By the way, secret door here. Just wanted to show that while I went around for it. We can now enter here, which is filled with enemies, as you'd expect, and it's flashing and dark and kind of annoying. So what I recommend doing is immediately coming in here, grabbing these goggles, I don't remember what they're called, make the game appear as if you're in 100% lighting at all times. It lasts a certain amount of time, will run out after a while. Those two statements mean the same thing. But yeah, it's a thing. I believe that's all the enemies in here except for these two. Chain gun in particular is always a good choice against the pinkies. Chain gun and chainsaw. We're missing 2 secrets, 1 monster, which is he's just in here because I heard him. Yep, there he is. I thought that was a secret going through there. I guess it's not. I see one thing that I'm missing. You can't just play on the automat, by the way, and it can be funny. Oh, how did I miss that? That's a really obvious secret, and I'm actually confused how I missed that. I was just going through here quickly, I guess. Huh. Okay, so now we have all the items. We're missing 1 secret. Where? Is it the one that I thought was a secret? Interesting rule of thumb. Because of the way that the damaging floors are calculated, the damage will always line up with the gun sway hitting one of the edges, like the top right and top left there of the swing. I am so confused right now. I could have sworn that was a secret. And now I don't know where the actual secret is. There it is. Didn't go through that door. Gotcha. Now we're at 100%. Let's move on to the next level. I love the "you are here" with the splash showing where we've been. We're now in central processing. E1M5-6. I remember numbers. Also designed by John Romero. The song is called "On the Hunt." I would say another one of my favorites, but that's literally true for all of them. I love every song in this game. They're all very good. They were gonna infight and I interrupted them. I really hope that this recording works. I did a bunch of test recordings that just didn't have video for some reason before recording the first video. The first video worked just fine. That was my first actual take, thank God. But I still don't know why it didn't work the previous times. And it seems to just be random, and I don't, like, I'm sure it has some reason that's causing it to work or not, but I don't know, and that's terrifying. I was worried it had to do something else, or just delay the release of the series, but I didn't want to do that. I've actually been really excited to cover Doom. I love these games. The fucking sounds are so funny. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to wait to blow up those barrels until you open those exterior walls. Yeah, get him, pinkies. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Oh, I love infighting so much. Oh, it's so cool. I don't think there's infighting in Wolfenstein 3D, which makes sense because they're all on the same side. Although I don't think the Nazis were exactly known for, like, caring about their soldiers. But whatever. It's a very cool feature of this game, and it is a thing in every Doom game. I think. I actually don't remember seeing much infighting in Doom 3, but I think it is still a thing. I guess we'll see when I get there. Although I do need to play it on my own still, too, because I need to... I've beaten the main game in hard, but I haven't beaten either of the 2 expansions in hard yet. I need to do that. Now we can head in here. I'm gonna be saying that a lot, or I'll try not to. Oh, an interesting detail. All of the zombies and Doom Guy, although we haven't seen him yet, and we kind of won't, actually, until the credits of Doom 2. But there's multiplayer modes where you can see another Doom Guy, obviously. And they're all holding what looks like an M4 assault rifle. It doesn't actually matter what weapon you have equipped. It still only ever displays that gun for Doom Guy, for some reason. And this is the fact that on the cover of the game, it looks like he has an SMG. Also, no idea why that happened. Why was I 2 damage down? I got a super sphere, soul sphere, supercharge, whatever you want to call it. I believe I have everything in there. Now I've been everywhere except for in here. Nice. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I think I've been everywhere. Doubting myself now. I love seeing them just rotate at the last second while they're aiming. It's so funny. Ooh. Pinkies, by the way, do quite a bit of damage, so you want to be careful not to get hit by them. I don't think I have been so far. It's actually pretty cool that I've stayed at 200. I've gotten fairly good at this game. That sounded really weird coming from a shotgunner. Honestly, that zombie death sound sounds weird in general. I think that's another camel noise. Ooh, there's a Spectre and a Pinky. There's some peculiarities with the sprites of the enemies. There's some actual errors, but those are fixed by a specific WAD that I have installed, that I have set up with this right now. They're really minor little pixel problems. They're not like actual issues. But they are a thing, and if you look up Doom texture fix WAD, you'll find it. I don't actually remember who made it. I should probably credit them. If I can easily find it, here's that. They should be able to. And actually, I can just look at the Decino video where he mentions it. Yeah, here's the creator of that, the name of it, and a link to it will be linked in the description. As will, I guess, GZ Doom. If you want the actual Doom files, you have to buy them officially from Doom, from Steam. Best place to get them. I am not going to distribute files of the game illegally, obviously. Buy the game. But I'll put GZ Doom and stuff. There's lots of other cool mods and stuff. Stuff. I'm saying the same things over and over again. But there's lots of cool fan stuff, obviously. This engine seems remarkably easy and good to make stuff in. And I actually want to make some fan games in this engine. I have some ideas that some friends and I have had. And that will happen at some point, I am certain. But I'm not going to give you details here, because spoilers. And things might change. I don't want to make promises. Oh shit, I didn't know he was there. I thought I'd killed all the shotgunners in there. Nice. Okay. Ow. Losing so much health now. Have I been everywhere? Because there's a secret in here. Oh, I haven't. Interesting. Computer area map. puts things on the map. Not literally everything. Gray means you haven't been to it yet. And again, it's not literally everything. Yeah, actually, what I want to do is from in here. Can I do it? Yeah. Usually I come in here from the other way, but this is probably the better way to do it, actually, because I don't even have to enter the nukage, as it's called. What? I didn't expect the door to close. Is it good use for the rocket launcher? I don't really use the rocket much in episode 1. And you lose all of your weapons when you finish an episode. They don't carry over between episodes. And I'll get to a specific thing that's kind of cool about that, actually, later. I say that like it's something major or super interesting. It's just a little thing that's worth being aware of. Nice. So many shotguns that I don't need. But Soul Sphere, more Zambos, Imps. There's lots of zombie men that you can get good ammo for your chain gun, but there's usually more shotgunners than zombie men. So the shotgun is usually what I'm upped on. Oh shit. Oh, I need to like move my neck a little bit, and I'm actually gonna reposition a bit. So I might sound a little different now, but this will be better for my neck. Normally enemies can't infight with others of the same enemy type. The exception is hit scan enemies. Don't care. They will infight with each other. Doesn't matter. Just 2 sergeants, 2 zombie men. There's no conflict there. And there are a few other glitches where you can get enemies to infight their brethren. It just, for the most part, isn't a thing. Shit! I could tell he was behind me. Having headphones is highly recommended for Classic Doom. The spatial audio is very, very useful. Oh god, I love the music. I should probably just pull the sound files from doom.wad. And then just like put it on my phone and computer. That's right, it's this switch that triggers all of this to open, and it also closes your entrances. You want to be careful not to get boxed in if you can avoid it. Like, honestly, I'm doing an okay job at it here, surprisingly. Oh, shit. The nice thing with the chainsaw is that if you're boxed in, not really a problem. Oh my god, there we go. Killed them all. So many enemies. This level has 177 of them. Which is not like a lot compared to some maps, but for episode 1, that's quite a lot. We have all 4 secrets. We're missing 15 items and 1 enemy. Which I think that enemy is in here. Yep. But he's stuck. He's stuck in the wall, I think. Feel kind of bad, actually, killing him. Okay, missing 2 items. Also, I said 15 earlier. I meant 5 items, not whatever. We're just missing 2. This could take a while. I guess I will see you back when I find them. There was 1. But it didn't actually... Oh, I got an armor, not an armor bonus. Gotcha. That's why I didn't count. I don't remember if this counts. It doesn't. I didn't think so, but damn. Yeah, see you in a bit. Well, found 1. Missing 1 more. Here, I'm gonna save I'll just do a temp, which I usually just do like A. Just so that I can enter the damaging area, check if I missed anything, and then return. Which I suppose is save scumming, kind of. Nah, I wouldn't call that that. It's just using the save system. And I think that's fine. Because it's not worth, like, taking the damage when I'm fairly confident I did not miss something down there. Oftentimes, it's in one of these hallways that I missed the last item. That's probably where it is. Because there's so many little corridors here. Yeah, there it is. And now we're at 100%. I just need to get back to the exit. I'm going to be careful navigating with the auto map in areas that have damaging floors. Because it's easy to not realize that's where you are. There, it doesn't really matter too much that I took some damage. Come on. Come on. There we go. No, shit, I did the exact same thing. Yeah, it's best not to do that unless you really know the map. I'm indecisive. There we go. You can click to skip straight to the results, and that's usually what I do. This is E1M7 Computer Station, which I forgot it was called that. Weird name. Designed by John Romero, uses Demons on the Prey. Kind of a weird name for a song. I feel like it should be Demons on the Prowl. Or Hunting for Prey. Damn, bro. Good shot. He was right next to me, so it's not exactly a difficult shot, but still did substantial damage. This level has a lot of enemies and is particularly difficult to do something called UV Pacifist, which is a specific challenge people do in Doom, where you beat the level on ultraviolence without damaging any enemies. So many enemies. And this one has a ton and a bunch in small corridors, which is why it's so hard. Ow, where'd you hit me from? Up there, gotcha. Ah, I jibbed a bunch of them. Very fun. Can I do this, or is this dangerous? If I was a little farther back, it'd be dangerous, or... My angle is a little different, because it'd be likely to hit the wall. Can I get him from here? Eventually, but that's not worth it. It's a yellow door. You can always pick up armor bonuses and health bonuses, by the way. Any item that counts for items, you can pick up regardless of your current state, except for one, which is the computer area map. That, normally you cannot pick up if you already have one, but source ports like GZ Doom fix that. Because there are some levels that have multiple area maps, and it can make it impossible to get 100% items. Oh, this song's so good. That hallway back there, by the way, is the hardest area to get through without killing anything. Oh, I need another drink of water. My throat is so dry today. Kind of concerning. I really hope I'm not getting sick. Oh, I love that roar. It's very fun. You don't generally want to jump into an area like that you know has a bunch of zombies. That's a bad idea, actually. And you can kill those guys from below if you're careful with your positioning. They need to be on screen for the auto aim to work, I believe. Nice. Ow! Where did you come from? How did I not notice you before? Okay. I like that you can see this soul sphere, but you can't get it from this side. Oh, I need to reposition again. Oh, the way I'm sitting is hurting my spine. So once again, I apologize if I sound a little different now. Almost missed these. I always try to get 100%. Well, not try. I will save scum if I need to get 100%. No blue key yet. All these guys. Oh, I'm sad I didn't get all of them, but still very cool. I also love the shotgun can kill multiple enemies in a row. It checks each ray, each shot of each pellet from the shotgun sequentially. So if one kills an enemy, then you can kill another enemy behind where that first shot hit, if you know what I mean. Yeah! Rocket launcher is very good for killing a group of enemies at a distance. Once again, though, it can be risky. Be very careful around barrels. If you're right up next to a barrel when it explodes, it can very easily kill you. There's RNG on weapon damage. So sometimes a barrel exploding next to you won't do that much damage. Because I think the minimum it can do is 20? Yeah. That was a little risky with the wall here. I was relying on the auto aim there. The stairs here make that go up and down. You can go over here, grab the auto map, which also raises that. You can also go in here to get the radiation shielding suit, the rad suit, as well as a secret. I don't know what that does. Does something. Honestly, sometimes I recommend... Oh, I didn't get this last time. Mega armor doesn't count as an item, so I definitely just missed that before. Oh, I love just getting up to 200. It's very satisfying. It doesn't happen nearly as often in this game as it does in 2. And the reason is pretty obvious, and we'll get to it. Oh shit, I have the radiation shielding suit, don't I? Did I go both ways? Yeah, I did. Actually, I don't need to. Well, yeah, I do, to get all the items. I missed that one last time, and I had to go back for it. I say last time, when I was playing this yesterday, or earlier today. I think yesterday. That opened... No, this is still closed. With the computer area map, you can see areas where enemies are going to be. Like, this is another monster closet in here. So, if you see an area like that you seemingly can't interact with, just ignore it and come back. There's a high chance that it will just have a thing later. I don't know why I was surprised. This is a monster closet too. Enemies can't go down ledges that are a certain height. So that pinky won't go down until the platform raises. Okay, I heard that open the monster closet. So I'm gonna pull out my chain gun. Ooh, it tried to close and he was there. Nice. We have the red key now. Oh god, I love this song. Yeah, this is now open. Which is where some of these enemies were, I think. Oh, it actually hasn't opened this yet. That's where all of them were from. We can now go get the blue key. And when we pass through this door, this one opens. I even remember where most of the triggers are within this level. That is not the case later. But we didn't actually pick up the blue key because I didn't actually look at it. It's harder to... I think this would have worked to back into it like that. Now is it open? I'm going the wrong way. Ah, yeah, it's open. God, I've been coughing more too. God, I hope I'm not getting sick. This being open also gives us access to this secret, which we can use in order to kill off the last of the enemies over here. Make our lives easier later. Nice. I love the jibbing. And it is officially jib, by the way, not gib, as some people have said. It's based on the word giblet, so that's why it's jibs. Jib. Okay, I wanted to kill them so I could explain this. This is an interesting thing. The other side of this has no texture, this pillar here. And so you can see it wrap around like this, but then from this side, you don't see the other side. Just a little weirdness. There's a lot of just weird intricacies with how the engine works in Doom, and I love it. Wait a sec. No, okay. I was like, wait, do I go that way? No. Everything I'm looking at on the map is through here. Despite how well I know the levels, I still get confused by the auto map sometimes. Later levels, particularly because I'm in hard mode, will probably require me to be a bit quiet. And I'm already doing that a little bit here, because I tend to focus. But that will be more of a thing later. We're only missing 2 items. I sure hope they're ahead. There's one. Shit. No, okay, there were 2. Okay, cool. Let's go. We're now moving on to my favorite song in the game. This is E1M8 Phobos Anomaly, designed by Sandy Peterson and Tom Hall. The song's called Sign of Evil. Just want to let you listen to it for a sec. Damn it. It's a little close. Didn't trigger them all. Oh, I love this song so much. It builds and builds. I love this room full of pinkies as well. You can just blow them all up. Secret right here with this green wall. Super sphere. And then 2 pinky rooms. Didn't actually mean to use the chain gun. I'm gonna do a chain saw. I love playing this game with a keyboard and mouse. Works fine with the controller, but keyboard and mouse is really good, and the main advantage, I think, is I have a mouse with a numpad, and I use that a lot in shooter games. This is the first boss fight of the game. It's not technically actually a boss fight. I shouldn't stand still because there's these guys. On normal, all of these specters aren't here, and what I actually recommend with them is just getting into a corner. Probably not this one, because the bosses over there can attack us. They are called the Bruiser Brothers. The enemy type is the Baron of Hell. Yeah, this is not a great spot. You want to be in that right corner. Oh my god, I'm screwing this up. Getting the hell away from them. The Bruiser Brothers, they're barons. They do a lot of damage and they have a lot of health. They have the 3rd most health in the game. The most health from an enemy that's not technically a boss. They're fighting over there. Be a little helpful for me. Rockets are great for them. They kill them pretty quickly. And since, as I was saying earlier, because of the episode system in this game, there's no reason not to just unload on your weapons on the last level of an episode. Because you're not going to be able to use them later anyway. In E1M8, and actually that's a specific hard-coded thing. In E1M8, when you kill all of the barons in the level, it lowers walls with the tag 666, which is what this is. Could have that a little wrong, but I believe that's how it is. And you notice we actually have 41 enemies left. There's an option that I thought I turned on. End sector counts for kill percentage. I'll get into the details of that in a sec. First, I love this map. It looks like a star-shaped guitar, which I think is cool. I just love the pentagram, and you can walk off here, walk around the level. Very, very, very cool. It just opens up. And now, we go over here. Staircase raises with this switch. And we see something we don't really know what it is yet, but it's a teleporter. We enter it because we're trying to exit the Phobos space. We're teleported into a dark room filled with enemies. Once you hit 1%, it stops. But once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the Lost Deimos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno. Yeah, that is the story end of episode 1. Each episode ends with a story. And the same is actually true in Doom 2. There are sections that have intermission screens like this with text. So you can break the game into episodes that way, even though it is a continuous experience. But that last section, you can, that setting, end percentage, blah, 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 will make it so those enemies don't count, which I think is cool. That way you know you're done before going into there. But yeah, that's episode 1, Knee Deep in the Dead. The next thing for us will be to continue to episode 2. Not in this video, though. This video actually is a tiny bit short, but I have a little bit to talk about, so might hit 40 minutes anyway. It will probably take me longer to make progress as I get farther into the game, particularly Thy Flesh Consumed. And I might have to start using temporary saves within the level more often. Actually, I don't remember how much I skipped over earlier, so I actually have no idea what number we're at right now. Regardless, this will be the end of the episode. I apologize if it is a little short. But I wonder how many episodes it'll take me to get through the following episodes. God, whatever. Episode. Yeah. I'll see you in the next one. I'll go ahead and start, though. So, we left the Phobos base and teleported to the Deimos base. By the way, in the story of Doom, Deimos disappeared, just vanished, and people didn't know where it went, and suddenly, we're here. Let's go. This is E2M1 Deimos Anomaly. I don't think I actually said the name of E1M8. Phobos Anomaly is what it's called. Deimos Anomaly is designed by Sandy Peterson and Tom Hall, just like E1M8. And the music track is called I Sawed the Demons. But yeah, in the next episode. Thanks for watching.